Okay, hey guys, my name is Maverick, and accompanying me with me today is Bob. So Bob will be the one who's asking me questions today. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so the first question is to introduce myself. So I am a year 3 student taking material science and economics, and currently I'm on partial exchange in NUS. And as I was also the president of last year's orientation camp as well. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Why MTech? Okay, so what MTech stands for, MTEC, is Material Science and Economics. And what happens at the end of these 5 years is that you get two separate degrees, one for engineering and one for economics. And I guess that this allows you to, helps you to widen your range of jobs in the future. For example, if you want to take something material science related, you got a degree to help you enter maybe the semiconductor industry. For economic side, if you're more interested in that, you can enter maybe finance, policy making, or statistics. So that's what MTech is about. And why I chose it was originally back in right after I graduated from JC, I was very interested in chemistry. So I thought that chemical engineering would be the way to go. But I heard stories that like chemical engineering is quite competitive and like you have to work in faraway places like Jurong Island, which is damn far for me because I live in the east lah. So because of that, I had second thoughts about it. So ironically, I went to the NUS open house and I saw this course called material science. So and I looked through the program and I thought it was quite similar to chemical engineering. So I was actually quite interested to take it up. But somehow I saw that because NTU's material science was ranked first, I decided to apply for NTU's one instead. And that's how I got into MSE. As to why I chose economics was during the application process itself, I saw that there was an option available for to take economics as a second degree. So back then, I thought that okay, since I took economics in JC, I didn't mind taking it again in university as a degree because I had some sort of interest in it. But I did not know that it would entail me going through a 5-year course, and I only realized that until I got the course itself. But I thought since I'm in it already, let's just try it out, and that's why I chose MTech. And to be honest, I have no regrets until today taking this course. Okay, next question. Thoughts about being MATSCIV chair. What MATSCIV is that it's a orientation program whereby all incoming MSE freshmen can enroll for. For the past few years, it was online, and I was the president for the last year's one. Basically, I believe that the main purpose of MATSCIV is to allow all incoming freshmen to at least recognize a few familiar faces and make some friends and have fun together before the actual school starts. And my thoughts of being a MSE chair was actually overwhelmingly positive. I actually met a lot of new people, I learned how to work with them, and I had a lot of fun planning events and games for the members, for the freshmen. And I had a lot of fun also like getting to know a lot of different people and working with them as well. And the most fun for me throughout the entire process was during the orientation itself, where I get to jump around the different Zoom rooms, meet the different OGs, discover their different talents, and it was really a pleasure talking to them. And yeah, I would say that given a chance, I'll definitely do it again. Next question. Most memorable moment in MSc. Okay, most memorable moment would be the orientation itself, the one that I was the chair of. Because I felt that we all worked very hard for it, and when all the freshmen came in and we saw them enjoying the games and all that, really made me feel that wow, I really enjoyed the fruits of my labor. And personally, I designed an escape room for the orientation itself. It was kind of like a extra thing that I wanted to do because I thought that maybe we can try this out and see how our freshmen would feel about it. And I would say that I actually was quite happy that everybody enjoyed doing the escape room, which was something which I spent quite a lot of time doing. And this became one of my new interests to the point where I don't mind doing it again for future events. Person, group of people who are important to you in MSE. Okay, definitely my OG. Like from the very start, my year one, the OG. Because Prior to that, I didn't attend any orientation groups. The only one I attended was MATSCIV, and at that time it was physical, and we had a lot of fun, and that was like the first few groups of friends that I met, and we were pretty steady throughout the first semester. At night we'll go to somebody's hall, and then we play cards until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. We don't care about studies. Yeah, back then we were pretty chill about it lah. Then it was really enjoyable moment for me, but unfortunately, COVID happened, so there weren't really much opportunities for us to interact from then on. But I would say that I treasured the moment as it lasted, and I would really want to thank my OG friends for being so steady up until now. Another person personally I want to mention is Jeremy. So coincidentally, he and I both take the same course, and we are the only two people right now that are taking this course. And coincidentally, I was under his OG. He was my MGL. During pre-COVID times, we would legit just sit in the bus stop and then talk until 4 a.m. Even until now, also, we would sometimes have late night chats. And he gave me a lot of advice, both on academics, on life, and I really appreciated him for that lah. So thank you, Jeremy. One more person I would like to mention would be MJ. So MJ is actually my army friend. I know him for 4 years already. 5? Well, 4 years already. And like initially, I guess because he was a familiar face, so during orientation I'll be quite close to him, and we are different OGs. So end up my OG and his OG became very close, and then we form a clique around a few people from my OG, a few people from his OG, and we are pretty good friends until now. Just that most of them are either in intern or in exchange, so I didn't really get to interact with them this semester. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing them again. Okay, next question. Tell us more about your dogs. Okay, this is quite interesting. All right, so I have 3 dogs. My family adopted all of them, and like my mom likes to call them my brothers and sisters. I don't know why. And the first one we adopted was this big black dog. His name is Joel, but we call him Jojo for short. I think he's about 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years. And we adopted him from a shelter. He was like a dog from the wild, and then I think they caught him and then they put him up for adoption, and we adopted him because he was very nice. He's very quiet, unlike all the other dogs. And I guess my parents just felt like an immediate connection between him and us lah. The second dog we adopted was named Pickles. She's quite a small one, but she's the oldest. I think this year she's about 13 to 14. And she's the most quiet one amongst the 3. She's very close to my mom because my mom really loves her a lot. And she really loves her back, it's quite obvious. And the latest one they adopted, her name is Mimi. She's slightly younger than Pickles, but older than Jojo. I think she's about 12 to 13. And she's the most playful one amongst the 3. She likes to play with a tennis ball, and every time she's the most active one. So like every time she always asks me to play fetch with her around the house, and when I throw the ball up in the air, she can actually catch it mid-air, which is quite amazing. And every time I say ball, she knows what it is, so she'll go back to the room to find the tennis ball, and then come back for me to play fetch with her. Yeah, so those are my 3 dogs. Okay, one more question. Name the first 30 digits of pi. Name the first 30 digits of pi. Okay, backstory to that, right? Back in secondary school, after my O-levels, right, I was damn bored. Like, I really don't know what to do with my life back then. So, I think I read somewhere that there was this guy that could memorize like a lot of digits of pi. So I thought to myself, like, is it very difficult? I want to try it out myself. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking back then. So I looked at the list, I spent some time memorizing. Eventually I got to about maybe 200 digits until I finally realized, like, what am I doing in my life? Like, seriously, isn't there anything else better to do with my life? And so I did lah. I don't care. I didn't like bother continually. I didn't bother to continue memorizing the numbers. And but the fact is that of the numbers I remembered, I kind of remember them until today. Okay, anyway, so here it is. I'll try to remember as much as I can. So I'll give you all a bonus lah, not just 30. Here we go. 3.141592653589793238462643384646433832795028.
One eternity later.
027. Okay, let me start again, sorry. 3.1415926535897. Five six six five nine. Yeah, that's all I remember. Okay, I give you all 30, but I give you all like 200. Okay, I hope I remember everything correctly. But okay, thank you. I mean, I can see a random string of numbers, but y'all might and just pass it off as actual numbers. Okay, any more questions? Okay, so this is the last question. Senior tip for students, for incoming freshmen. Okay, my biggest advice to y'all is actually to attend the orientation, because this is where you get to have a first-hand experience of meeting friends who will be with you for like 4 years of your life, and you'll be taking mods together. You'll be going through a lot of things together. So if there's any stress or like any problems that you'll encounter along the way, you'll have each other to depend on, and like you all want to study together, everything. Those are the friends that you have. So definitely get to know some friends so that you're not alone when you're going through this course. Another thing for me would be, if you want to study, study early, but don't procrastinate. I realized that if I procrastinate a lot, then it will just make the future me suffer. So if I start early, at least like I maintain a consistent pace, right? Then I wouldn't backlog a lot in my studies. Yeah. Any more questions? Oh, there's one more actually. Last words. Okay, last words. All right. Okay, so for me, my closing statement would be have fun in MSE. I think MSE is actually a very fun course. The fact that I'm taking material science and economics doesn't change the fact that I'm still an MSE student. So I don't see myself being very different from other people. I take the same mods as them. I have fun, chill with them. Economics side, I also have my own group of friends who help me. We'll do projects together. And I don't regret taking up this course, really. I think if I taken chemical engineering, my life would be very different right now. So I'm glad that I met a lot of good friends, a lot of nice people, and like I'm just happy lah the way I am now. Thank you.